Hey guys, Jonah here, back again for another Advent beer review. And we're back with the Beer52 2025 calendar, which I got for a bargain, for a song, as they say. 49 quid for 24 beers. That's not too bad in today's climate. But hey, it should be cheaper. A lot of them are small cans so far. No bottles yet. But we have had one big can. Obviously, we got the glass. Didn't get any nibbles this time, which was a bit, yeah, I thought that was a bit mean, but hey, who knows? Right, day 5 is here. Boom. And you can see there's a can up here, and there's a can down there. It is not this one, it is the bottom one. So let's try and get this one out. Yeah, it's fallen down already. We're on day 5. We've had day 1 already. So let's get out here. Oh my God. You can see this hasn't stood up very well. Oh, I can't get it. I can't get it. Oh, I've got it. I've got it. Jesus. This is not just me. They are all pretty bad. I've heard some feedback saying that basically whatever they've done to separate the cans out, it is not the correct size. So the internals are not the correct size for this box. So feedback to you, Beer52. I know it was bad. Was it last year? Did I do it last year? I think I did. It was not good, not great last year, but yeah, it's even worse this year. Right, what have we got? We have got Hop Dealer. And there's a guy there with a bear and a dog and some seagulls. It looks like when I'm sitting on the, oh look, and there's the hop. He's got a crown on him. It's not really focusing, unfortunately. Oh, there we go. There's a hop with a crown. That's the Hop Dealer. Look, he's got cash in his hands. My God. And this is by Green Gold Brewing. It's got some very, very small writing. There we go. Session Hazy. Oh, it's a Session Hazy IPA. Oh, Jesus Christ. Really? Yeah, I apologise, dear viewer. 4.3, no, 4.5% on the ABV. Oh my God. Session IPA, and then they had to say it was a hazy IPA as well. You have to get all the right metrics in, otherwise the beer tickers and the woke people won't buy your beer unless it says the right things. My God. I remember when beer sold itself purely based on merit. These days, if you've got the right name on it, you could sell lager and call it an IPA of some description, and it would sell and people would buy it, because the average craft beer person, I'm not talking about the experts here, but the average craft person just will buy an IPA purely because it says IPA. They ignore everything else. If it said stout IPA, I mean, I'm surprised no one's actually said that. Right, let's get this bad boy into a glass. I apologise once again. Okay, right, not too bad. Well, he says that, and then there's a bit more head coming. This one is not as bad, I don't think, as the previous one. Actually, no, it's forming the head there. My God. Wow. Okay. There we go. Hop Dealer. Yeah, look. No, it's not as bad as the other day. We're definitely down to sort of 2 fingers, maybe under 2 fingers head. Pour a little bit more in that bad boy. Okay. there we go. Look at that. That is, they say it's hazy. That is not very hazy in my book. I mean, you can kind of see, but it's, yeah, you can definitely see things through that bad boy. Look, the head is now down to kind of one finger. Not good. Head retention, shall we say, is not good. But don't forget, this is, let's call it what it is. This is a pale ale. It's not a hazy, it's just a pale ale. Yeah, I'm getting citrus. I'd say bordering on the kind of lemon lime side of things, as opposed to the kind of orange one. The one the other day, the mimosa one, that was definitely more of a citrusy, orangey type fruit. This one is a more lemon and lime. Back in the day, we used to have things like lime tops and yeah, even mixing with lemonade and stuff. Yeah, either you put some lime cordial or lemon cordial, but you know, most people did lime with their lager and lime. That's kind of what that is. Hazy session IPA. No, it's not an IPA. It is a session beer, but you don't have to call it a session beer if you called it a pale ale. So it's not a mimosa, it's a misnomer today. Unfortunately, that's what we're getting from a lot of beers. Oh dear. Okay. Oh. Okay. So this one is definitely the lemon and lime side of things, but I'm getting that detergent, dish soap kind of lemon thing that I do get from a few beers. Maybe they're trying to make it soft. Let me consult the oracle that is the can. Oh Jesus Christ! Look at that. Even my glasses cannot decipher the runes on this thing. Let's see if I can find the British one. Oats and wheat. Yes, there we go. Oats and wheat. However, so we're getting a little bit of creaminess. You can tell, I can tell, and I'm telling you guys, there is not much oat or wheat in this bad boy. They're cutting back a little bit. That might be why it's a session in inverted commas IPA and not an IPA, because breweries, sorry, not the common people, but the breweries are backing off on their ingredients. They're still keeping the price the same, but they're backing off in the ingredients and calling it an IPA, whereas it's not. It's a bit watery. And yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there was dextrin malt or something in there as well, because for me, that's what gives it that kind of detergent. I don't know if you've ever had this. I'm a bit lazy, but when you wash up, and yes, my other half, she washes up more than I do, but on occasion I wash up, and I definitely wash up my glassware for drinking beer, and sometimes I put too much lemon detergent, fairy, if you like, fairy lemon. That Fairy's a brand of detergent in the UK. If you guys are watching from America or Australia or wherever, but you know what I'm going to say. I put it on the sponge. I wipe the glass. Maybe I don't rinse too much because I'm trying to save water, trying to save the environment, and then and that's not what's happened here, by the way. I literally just washed this in pure water. I didn't put any detergent in. But sometimes, and it's usually glasses, not for beer, but with water in, you fill it up with water you drink the water and then you're like, I can taste lemon, and it's because I haven't rinsed it properly. This is not what's happened here. This is the taste of the beer has a detergent taste. And that definitely, for me, comes from dextrin malt. Long explanation, but I think that's what's happened here. Maybe I've just had one too many beers. I don't know. But no, I can get it from the taste. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely like that. The other way of describing it is if you have a cordial, a lemon cordial, like we do at Wimbledon, we have Robinson's Lemon. And definitely people in the GB will know what I'm talking about. You don't put enough of the cordial in, and it's like a watery lemon taste. Unfortunately, that is definitely what's happened with this beer. And it's such a shame because breweries are backing off. Obviously, they're trying to make money out of brewing, but I'm all for the consumer. Ooh, pardon me, quite a good carbonation there. And what I was going to say is, you're trying to rip us off. You're trying to make too much money for yourself. Don't forget about the consumer because we're the people that basically made you. Don't rip us off because what I would say is, especially these days, I'm going to put this down now, is if you screw us over, what I would say, dear viewer, vote with your feet. If you have a bad beer, do not buy that beer again. Do not buy from that brewery again. They will feel it, especially these days. Guys, this has been Unclejona. I'm trying not to be negative. I'm trying my best. It is Advent after all. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and come back because I'm going to be doing more of these Advent beer reviews, and they're going to be coming up real soon.